age that I realized I was a leader, I was about 10 years old. And, you have a lot of friends in the neighborhood. You go around and you play and different things. Well, everyone kept coming to me to get answers or saying, why don't you take over? And I knew then something was a little different. Yes, I could recall a specific time when I went to a party, and the party was not really exciting. Nobody was having a good time. And so I just felt like, okay, I'm going to stand up and take charge. And so I did. The party came out very well, and it just kept rolling from there. Who is my life hero? My father is my life hero. He was always there for me. He taught me a lot of good things that I use even today. He introduced me to God, and that's a big part of my life now. So if he never did anything for me, that would be the one thing that would have been enough. My favorite hobby is probably my art.
How long have you been doing art?
I've been doing art for about 52 years, actually. Yeah.
What is your style?
My style is portrait drawings. Yes. People would be most surprised to learn that I am an ordained licensed minister. Because most people, when they get to talking to you and you go places, they just assume that, this is what you're about until they really start talking to you. And they find out and they're very shocked to hear that. It was a girl, my childhood best friend was a girl named Denise Dewberry. We grew up right off of Brittenell Avenue. We went to school together, South Mifflin, the junior high. We kind of lost contact after high school. She went in the military, and I got married and had children. But we stayed in touch with each other for over 35 years. Portrait drawings with graphite and charcoal. My favorite dessert would be anything chocolate. My favorite quote comes from the Bible in the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. Love the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not upon thine own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge God, and he'll direct your path. It's very special to me. When I was a younger girl, my dad used to talk to me and teach me how to pray, and he would say, when you get in trouble or things just aren't going right, start praying. Don't think about what you can do, just listen to God and let him guide you. So that's what I do, and that's how that became a part of my everyday thought process and not leaning on my own understanding. If at first you don't succeed, try again would be my mantra. If I could talk to myself at age 15, I would tell myself, take better care of your health. Eat healthy, exercise, never give up on your dreams, keep the art going, and remember that if you're not happy, then no one else will be happy. Well, I was brought up as a pastor's kid. My mother was also in the ministry. There were 4 siblings, And we all had our different things of what we needed to do, being led by my father and guided by God. We were able to all do what we wanted to do, going to school. I went to school for graphic design. My sisters, they went to college in their own field. My brother, he kind of did his thing until he passed away early. But getting the confidence and the energy that we had as kids helped to guide me to where I wanted to go. And not to take no for an answer, because it's what you make it. If you want it that way, then make it that way. No one can tell you how to do, when to do, or where to do. It all comes from you and what's inside.
So you said you grew up here over in now?
Yes, we lived in Ambet Village on Lancashire Road. And I went to South Mifflin and junior high, graduated school from Ambet Village, and I kind of live near there now, but that was an experience, getting to know all the neighbors, playing with the kids. You begin to learn yourself once you get around other people, what you don't like, what you want to change, what you do like. So I can't say that I didn't enjoy my childhood, because I had a lot of things to do. I had a lot of my art, music. Sometimes, we did choir singing and things like that, but it was a good place. No one can be you but you. No one can replace you. No one can do it the way you do it. And the way you do it is going to touch somebody's life. Just because somebody is doing the same thing you're doing, it's not going to appeal, because you were put there to do that. So do what you do. Don't worry about people. Don't worry about their opinions or what they have to say, because it's in you. God put it in you, and that's all you need to know. You don't have to answer to anyone but yourself. My art is, you can find me on Facebook, Gini Elliott, and you can find all my art pieces on there. You can also send me an email at jelliot2.gre.com. That's gmail.com. And if you want to send a message, you can send a message, you can send an email, and I will be sure to get back to you.